Another collective energy reading. Just going to get some spirituality flashcards, see what the energy is, see what everybody's on with today, see what the whole collective energy is feeling about. I'm going to take the one what's on top because there's 3 there. And it says underneath, source energy. So you could be connecting to the divine source. You could be building up your energy. It states, I've been learning to connect to my source energy. And it's done wonders for my creativity. So you could be being creative at this time. You could be looking at your spirituality. You could be learning and gaining understanding, speaking, taking action, doing things with love, using your intuitions. So source of energy, divine universal creative source, inhabiting and embodying all that is. So you're connecting to the divine. You're seeing about the all. You're knowing that duality, as above so below. So this is which is harnessed during the process of manifestation. So you could be manifesting certain people, places and things through the universe, God, higher power, Teo, creation, the creator, also divine time. So certain things could be, you could be manifesting certain people, places and things, 111. This could be a partner. You could be manifesting new beginnings. New opportunities could be coming your way. You could be looking at your individual self. You could be looking at the self-appearances of yourself and the new beginnings, looking at your body, the first impressions that you're giving out towards other people. People could be looking at their impressions that they go out towards you and looking at their identity and their approaches, what they've took in life. So you could be looking at your identity, the approaches that you've took in life to enable you to become and be the individual that you are today. Just being connected with the universe, to be creative within your own thoughts and feelings. Sorry, nose is itching. Be able to gain the things that you need to be able to gain. But you must be a bit scattered at the moment, just trying to gain balance with it all. Somebody else could be gaining balance with it all, trying to gain the understanding with the universe, and there will not be. So there will not be certain things that you're wanting to be able to happen. You might have to create and change certain directions, so there will not be no hurt. It could be about anxiety or trouble. This is within the south node, so you would have to look at your south node, what could be affecting you within your south node, all the things that people, places and things, they not even be able to come back towards your future. You may not need them in your future, in your presence. You may need to release anxiety, get connected with the earth, go outside, balance yourself, touch the grass, go in and get in tune with the tree, stand next to a tree, speak to a tree, and let go of any hurt, pain, anything that's deflecting you and not being able to make you move forward on your life's past journey for humanity's sake. So you could be working alongside other people, and certain times you might have to say you're not able to do certain things. Your hopes and your wishes may be giving you anxiety. This could be giving the person in front, if you're thinking about anxiety, you could be thinking you're there hoping their wish, but they're looking at certain things that they don't know how to do certain things. They're gaining trouble to do it for their future. You could be gaining trouble to do for the future. This could be within your 11th house, so you may need to look in your 11th house, because that's you working with friends, family, school, having that awareness, being harmonizing with people and working with others, looking at technology and your hopes and your wishes for your future. So you're working with the universe, enabling yourself, letting go of any anxiety, looking at your emotional issues. This person you're thinking about could be looking at their emotional issues, trying to gain structure within their self. We're going to take this one here and we'll have that one for the tap one. It says defend. So there will be a time for you to be able to defend yourself, or this person may be having a time to defend themselves, and that's with taking action. You're speaking about these things. You could be doing it for humanity's sake, defending other people, allowing people to accept certain things, and learning about anxiety, and learning about their own wishes and their dreams, to be able to let your feelings tell you how you feel. So you could be letting your feelings tell you how you're feeling. You're looking at your emotions at this time, the habits, looking at the security that you've got around you. This person you're thinking about could be looking at their security, looking at the instincts and the emotional factors, what you're putting out, what's coming towards you, the receptivity of it. You could be a feminine. This could be somebody they're thinking about within their feminine energies, looking at their past and looking at their will be. So you know that you'll defend yourself, and you'll defend yourself certain situations. You're going to accept certain things you cannot change. Anxiety, you're going to let that go. You have to leave that. knowing that that's not of you. You have to look at the triggers when you've got this anxiety. What's making you fear? What's making you feel nervous? What's giving you those triggers within inside of your emotion, your solar plexus, your sacral? So you could have to look at your sacral, your solar plexus, identify the energy that's coming with emotion, and this could be linking to your reproductive organs. You could be having digestive problems. It could be problems with your breast. It could be ruling over your 4th house. So this is about stability and structure, your home, your roots, self-care, them emotions and the foundations. You could be a mother, your children, or a woman in femininity. This person could be thinking about you. They're in their south node. You could have just got out your south node. This person could have come into their south node. Oh yeah, we're going to take that one. Let's go for this one. We've got Jupiter. So this person, Aries, I grow. So you could be growing at this time, defending yourself and growing for the greater and greatening of yourself. And you're looking at your mental self. You're looking at the blessings from the things that you cannot accept, and if you're accepting the things you cannot change, getting over that anxiety, any worry, any hurt, and looking at your hopes and wishes. So you're looking at the blessings from your hopes and wishes, and you're looking at the good fortune. So good fortune will be coming your way, and that's within Jupiter, because you're growing. You're looking at your spirituality, so you're moving within the universe, and you're connecting to the universe, and you're gaining your knowledge. So 606 for that balance, that wisdom and that understanding. And you're looking at the optimisms for good luck. You're expanding within yourself and your philosophy. You're looking at abundance. These could be linked to your 9th houses. So you're looking at travel, wisdom, and that higher education. You could be doing this across different cultures and looking at different relations of learning, of ethnics and religion. So just allow your time and space to be able to keep moving forward on this life's past journey. I'm going to get the light shadow tarot. I won't even going to pull no tarot, to tell the truth, because I try not to pull tarot, but I'm going to pull some tarot. So this person you're thinking about, or you are at that Queen of Swords. So you could be a strong, compassionate person. You're fierce. You've got yourself ready. You're ready to speak. You're ready to take action. You ain't taking this shit off nobody. If anyone's coming towards you, you're ready to speak. But you got your guard up and you're ready to say. And it says, I'm starting to appreciate how far and how fair you have been all this time, and do not accept my bad behavior despite of your warmth nature. So someone's telling you they want to be able to come towards you to be able to say, I'm sorry, and although I've had this bad behavior, it's not about that. And despite that, you've still got a warm nature. I still care for you, still compassionate. So this person could be seeing you as that Queen of Swords. You could be in your Queen of Swords mode at that specific moment in time, just ready. And this person is also seen acting like the Page of Cups. Since I met you, I started receiving creative ideas to start new projects, and I can't wait to share them with you. So this person now could be thinking about the creative new projects. They're looking at their cups. They're in their emotions. They're in their thoughts. You're ready. You're speaking with your true words. You're relating, and you're looking into your mind and the intellect of your actions and the knowledge that you've got, because you've got power and you know that you're in charge. And they're ready to relate because they're looking at their feelings and their emotions, and they're ready to become creative and come with a relationship. They're trying to use their intuition. They may even have to have compassion. I'm going to take this one. I'm not taking all of them. It says, I'm starting to find balance between my financial and emotional life. I am more open to cuddle you, to hold you, to kiss you. So Queen of Pentacles. So you could be looking more at creative life. This person could be looking more at the creative lifestyle of their life. They could be wanting to be able to come. They're related to the material aspects of life, the career, financial, business, even possessions. You could be looking at your career, financial, business, or possessions at this specific moment in time. To be able to, for you to be able to look for your good future in your Jupiter energy. So you're just moving towards positive aspects. You're looking at and telling how you feel. You're speaking about your problems. You're letting other people know. So this is Two of Pentacles in reverse. I get my values from my work, so I tend to take more than I can handle. I don't know how to balance my work life and love life. So this person, or you, or what you're thinking about, is unable to balance their work life and love life. So they're unable to move. I didn't even realize these had more cards underneath there. So it says Venus. So you or this other person is being in I love, beauty, creation, pleasure, romance and sensuality at this time. They're ruling over their second and their seventh house. So they're looking at their money and their work, and they're not realizing they're looking at relationships and marriage and contracts. They could be looking at relationships, marriages and contracts, looking at you and looking back at the good times and the pleasures from certain people, places and things, which could be causing them to have anxiety about the pleasures from these certain places and things. And they've got to be able to accept, or they want to be able to come with blessings from, and you to accept this. Underneath that was Saturn. So that's Saturn return. So anything that certain people have done, you're achieving. They want to be able to come and honor and wisdom now. They're gaining that wisdom. You could be gaining wisdom. You could be gaining your own ambitions. This person could be looking at their ambitions and their structures, trying to gain discipline within their self to be able to restrict, or looking at this restrictions, or you could be looking at the restrictions that you've got in place that is reflecting. This could be the 10th house in its careers and the long-term goals that you've got in place, or their careers and their long-term goals. They could be looking at their public image, and people looking at them. It's a masculine energy, and it could be a father, and it expects fame. So you could be looking at this masculine energy as a public image who wants to be able to explain. That person could have gave you anxiety, caused you concerns from pleasures from certain things that they was doing, because they was out there in these streets. And then it's Saturn that's returning to them. So they've got to be able to look at all their little individual things that they're going through. They could be looking at their skin, their teeth, their bones, and their bad bladder, and their speeding. It could even messing about with their right ear. So they could be getting little downloads coming through to them with their right ear, looking at certain things, certain aspects of their life now. They've got to be realistic, and they might want wanting to come and defend themselves for humanity's sake, for your sake. They might want to be able to do things and granting it off to be able to, because due to the attractions of certain things, and it was their will, and they might not be able to do certain things. They might have to come back now, but you must wait before you can. So they might have to wait before they can, because everything's all within divine timing. And it says passion I have for you has opened my perspective to endless possibilities, and I must repair to face challenges. Three of Wands. So they could have been coming with the Three of Wands. They was coming now with willpower. They had willpower when they was doing certain things. They're trying to be creative. They could be working alongside other people. They're looking at their ego, and they could have been expanding with groups and looking at the expressions that they was putting towards you. And that was due to their ego and their personality. So they could be wanting to be creative now, and they're looking at the Eight of Wands. So they could be coming and wanting to be able to come and have willpower to come and speak certain words and say certain things towards you. They could be wanting to take action. It says I am less resistant to your love, and I feel pushed to take action, to follow my heart without any hesitation. So this person could be wanting to come towards you, but they may have to wait for divine timing. They're looking at certain situations, people, places and things, because they could be feeling triggered. They could be feeling stressed, having conflicts and instability at this precise moment. They could be looking at love and romance in the place, being creativity, looking at their fertility. They could be in a childlike spirit, not even wanting to be able to express themselves, unable to express themselves. And they could be expressing with joy or self-expression. They could have even having drama going on in their life. And you trigger wounds from my past that I haven't let go of yet. I can't stop focusing on my mistakes and feeling regret. So this person is feeling regret. They're having stress. They're having traumas. It says mirror reflection. Two souls. Look what you are learning. That's not even supposed to be in there. So you could be a mirror reflection of this individual. Your two souls. Look what you're learning. They may come in towards you like a Knight of Wands. Coming running fast. Rushing. Trying to gain stability for their self. So they are looking at the fact that you are so mysterious. It is very thrilling. And it turns on my passion, because I don't know what to expect. So they don't know what to expect of you. You're just all knowing, that all illusion. They don't even know where they're coming from. They don't know if it's left, right, middle or center. So they're just trying to find their way, their understanding. I'm going to get a yin and yang as soon as that came out. If two souls are reflecting one. It says home and family comfort. So they could be looking at their home, family comforts and stability. You could be gaining clarity with your third eye. They could be gaining clarity. Now they're looking at their home comforts and stability. They're looking at the commitments that they've put themselves in, or the commitments that they've got themselves in. They could have got married. They could be wanting to come and looking at you with commitment, stability, and got married. They've got little small shoes. They could be wanting to come make a family with you. They could be getting connected. You could be connected. You could want to make a family and have commitment with them. You could be gaining clarity in regards to them about a family commitment in a home. That's why they've been avoidance and stalemate. So they've been avoidant and stalemate towards you, because you've been identifying about their family commitments as well as home. One more. but they will come in with reconciliation. So they're looking at present abundance and the love and gratitude. They could be looking at their family, home and commitment. You could be looking at your family, home, commitment, the present abundance and gratitude. And they just could have been something you was gaining clarity, harvesting from autumn. These things could have been coming towards you. You could have had avoidance since autumn, and that's stalemate. But now they're reflecting, and the projections that was put in towards you, that's faced due to back to the beliefs and belies that was put towards you and told. Ace, water, that could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That could be significant towards this. That could be present in this moment's time. They could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces, you see, I hope you heard what I just said there, because I know I was trying to share. Spy, so somebody's spying on you, watching on you, gaining introspective. They're speculating about you and what your thoughts. You could be spying on somebody else, speculating about you and your thoughts, but you're having self-love, so they could be watching you with your self-love, creating your good intentions. You could be at a distance, but it's from somebody, so they could feel that distance. They're retreating and it's time out. They could be looking at you now because they're identifying of the times out. This is a masculine energy that is looking in there, remembering, and they're getting an awakening of as to who you are. And they see you transcending and wanting unity. They see you, that you're beautiful. They see you sparkling. They're looking and wanting renewal with you. So you just allow time because they see you as good fortune. You could be seeing them as good fortune. Let's see what's in my bag stays out my bag. So what's in my bag stays out my bag. It's my bag. It's Cole's bag. It's my bag. Because what's in my bag stays out my bag. Let's try and get a few for you. Because whatever will be, will be. Yes, say raw, say raw. The future's not ours to see. If it's not meant for us, it won't be. And the people who need to be removed, gone, blocked, wrong, good or bad, not nice at times, it's corporate. Oh, so I dropped the whole thing. It says Myra, bitter, karma. So some people are feeling bitter, they're gaining karma due to the fact that certain situations, people, places and things, so they're gaining karma right now. The law of compensation playing part. So the law of compensation is playing part. Duality, that's got to go. The laws of compensation is playing part. Same thing on the back. It says coming with real deal. So they could be now looking to come towards you with a real deal. Just keeping guard of the staves and the judgments as well as the commandments. Do good and good will follow. So you're just trying to do good, 1717, so good can follow. Not initiating every income. So not internalizing every income, sorry. They're not internalizing, you're not internalizing every income. Family issues, hiding, don't agree, resentment and personal. So you could have family issues, they're hiding, resentment, personal issues. The pendulum swings from summer to winter and then back again. Tides of life flow in and out according to the law. So things, duality, back and forth, it's according to the law. Keep radiating your divine light of pure energy and continuously coming through challenges of hardships of the battle from wicked people with wicked words and wicked ways and wicked wonders of wicked people speaking and doing bad things. Those who claim to be an apostle but are not, you fake people, and you found the false, made yourself away. You was vigilant. So you was vigilant about those false people who pretended to be the game. They was a prophet. They was somebody that they was not. They was like a clone. They was wolf in sheep's clothing. Tabernacle of portable sanctuary. Your body holds deep significance. God's dwelling place, where you meet, meditate and worship in your mind. So you know that you worship, meditate, you've got that energy source, you're connected, you're that in tune with the universe, God and that higher power, Teo of creation, you're just creating. They tried to use you, but you bit back. It's your light. You just outshining them. So they tried to use you, but your light, aura, illuminates the dark. Let them know. Trying to trap you from not moving forward. Planning, trying to impress your divine masculine to trick you. So people are trying to plan and trick you so they can get your divine masculine. Stubbornly continue to live at the foot of volcano instead of moving to a safer place. Now you're going to get born. So they stood at the foot of the volcano instead of moving to a better place. Now they're going to get born up them blood cleats. Baby, don't sit in corners. So they're not like baby dirty dancing out here. Baby, don't sit in corners. You can't push baby in the corner. Got to keep it moving. Subconscious mind is corrupted to do wrong. So their subconscious mind was corrupted to do wrong. Lakshmi, goddess of wealth, fortune, beauty, and fertility. You're just that Lakshmi, goddess of wealth, fortune, and beauty, fertility. You can have whatever you like, because you're that goddess, you're that Lakshmi. You could have whatever you like. Just remember that you're putting out that and you're gaining that positive energy, because you are a spirit that resides in a body. Because you're that spirit of the Most High God. It's just residing in this body, in this earthly energy. But you are a true divine source connected to another entity. Low vibrational people to another entity. Look, low vibrational people. Slow you down. Not got your best interest. Take. Energy vampires. So those energy vampires just take. And they need to respect me the way I respect you. So when they don't respect you the way you respect them, you got to leave them because they're an energy vampire. You just buy yourself flowers in a pouring. Living with yourself drives you insane. So you have to just live with yourself, drive yourself insane, give yourself that love. Releasing my energy only in love. And I trust no lust. So you're not trusting lust. You can rebuke the lust. That's that low negative energy. You not leaving me behind, baby. I'm coming with you now. So you're this person saying you're not leaving me behind. They're looking at you, reflecting on you. They retreat in a time out, but they're coming to say, don't leave me behind. It says silence is key. Use your spiritual eyes. So silence is key. You may need to use your spiritual eyes at this specific moment in time.